Felicia James, and I am in love with the Scorpion show. I really enjoy you guys' show. I watch it like right after I watch the morning news. I always love to watch it in the morning. Hilarious, always gets my day going. I love you guys. I am a wife, I'm a mother, I am a singer, songwriter, and I'm also a natural hair vlogger on YouTube. I have about 9,000 subscribers and the channel is growing fast. My channel is basically like a journal. It covers my life, it covers my family, and it covers my journey to natural hair. I've never had hair this long, so it's been really fun just sharing my experience with everybody. But hey, thank you for letting me do my 60 seconds. I love you guys.
You would get up after I hit record.
I didn't think the record was gonna. Wasn't it?
He's just so.
I didn't think it was gonna start.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Makael. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. I will be posting a video for the X Factor UK. So for all the UK fans, make sure y'all look out for a new video this weekend. I got to do a video tomorrow and on Sunday. Please make sure you start this video out by thumbing up this video. Please click the thumbs up button. Please share this video on your Facebook wall and share this video on Twitter. And for all those who just signed up for Google Plus, please add this to your Google Plus page. I just signed up for Google Plus. It's something new. You guys are telling me I should do it, so I should do it. So now Makael has to join another social media thing called Google Plus. He ain't gonna want to do it right now, but once it start catching on, then his late ass is gonna hop on it, just like he did Facebook, just like he did Twitter. So I'm gonna start this video off by Makael talking about yesterday. Yesterday, Beyonce had a signing for the release of her perfume named Pulse, and Makael was one of the buyers. And if you had to be one of the first 500 buyers of the perfume, you got a chance to meet Beyonce and take a picture with her. So Makael is going to start this video off by telling you about his experience.
Okay, so yesterday,
wait, and by the way, if you hear that noise, it's a fan going on. It's really hot in this room, so bear with us.
but anyway, Beyonce had a meet and greet yesterday. It wasn't a sign; it was a meet and greet.
Oh, okay.
And she got to meet her fans. So, you know, I went up to New York City to go meet her. I met a few cool people. Shout out to the people that I met in line that I was talking to. Y'all know I went to the meet and greet last year for Heat, and I had fun with that. When I was standing in line, okay, so I'm good Judy's with Beyonce's publicist and whatnot, Yvette. Shout out to Yvette, Beyonce's publicist, okay? Shout out to you. And girl, I know you are a big fan of the Scorpion show, and I know you're going to be watching this video, so shout out to you. P.S. Your hair was fine, okay? And you better read my email. Yvette knew I was coming because the day before, me and Yvette were emailing each other back and forth. I was telling I was coming and whatnot. She asked about Kevin, this one right here, but this one right here,
Ooh, y'all want to know what I was doing yesterday?
Ugh.
No, nothing.
Oh.
Let me wait, before you say anything, I know I told y'all that I was going to stop drinking, but yeah. That's what I did all yesterday with my friends. Go ahead.
But anyway, so I was in the line, and I saw Yvette, and Yvette saw me, and she got excited, and she ran over, and this, that, and the third. And before she actually came over to me, I don't know if any of y'all big Beyonce fans are familiar with Beyonce, her photographer who's been going around with her for the past 2 or 3 years. It's like a tall, skinny white guy with like kind of longish hair. And he just records a lot of things that Beyonce does, it's public things and things in private, and they turned it into like a documentary and things like that. Excuse me. Yvette had him come over, and she pulled me out of line, and she took me into like the middle of the floor where we all were, and they had me do like this little video shout out to Beyonce, and I don't know what they're gonna use it for. Hopefully they use it.
Throw that shit away.
Hopefully.
If I wasn't in that, no.
Well, I told them that this is Makael from the Scorpion show.
You know they're gonna bleep out. This is Makael from the.
No.
They gonna.
But anyway, so shout out to Yvette and the camera guy. After I was finished giving my shout out, the camera guy said, "Oh, well, he's, he must be used to doing this type."
Wait a minute, was Jules there? Not Jules.
Julius?
Julius.
Oh, my God.
Wait, talk about him later.
Yeah.
Because I ain't hear you.
Because you know that one.
Oh, God.
Okay. But anyway, so, I got back in line. They put me back in my spot. And so, me and the vet were sitting there talking, and we were talking about, her hair. And her hair looked fine to me. But you know how women are, stuff like that. So, we're standing there talking, and then, there's another woman who's standing next to Yvette, and I don't know if the woman knew who I was or not, but she was smiling kind of hard, and she was waving. I was like, oh, hi, smiling back, just being nice. And so, this, that, and the third. So I guess she did know who I was, because then she was like, okay, I'm going to tell, Beyonce that you're here. So I was like, oh, okay. So, I was waiting for the person who was on stage with Beyonce to leave off the stage. And so the woman went up on stage and she stood like you're Beyonce, and she stood like in front of Beyonce and was, I guess, preparing her to let her know who I was that was coming up on stage. I felt so important. So I'm from the kid. I was like, oh my God, they're doing all this for me. So it was security on the step as soon as you walk up. So the security that's standing right there, they're there to let you know what you can and cannot do while you're sitting there with Beyonce. And one of the rules, the number one rule was, don't touch her stomach. Don't ask, don't do anything like that. So when the security guard turned around and tried to tell me the rules, Yvette said, oh, no, you don't have to tell him the rules. He's fine. That's what we're at. That's when I really felt important. So then the guy was like, oh, he's fine? He was like, yeah, he's fine. I was like, okay, yeah. So then when the woman who was on stage talking to Beyonce, when she, stepped out of the way to tell me to come on stage, as I walked up on stage, Beyonce looked and she said, oh, I already know who he is. And I was just like, oh, my God!
Okay, she better know, because I know she be on YouTube.
So I went over to her. Is this trash?
Yes, throw it in there.
Because I was just about to throw it the hell in there. So I was just...
Don't do it.
So I went on the stage, and so, I was like, hi, Beyonce. So me, I always have to do my little thing. So, I went over to her, and I had my hand out, and she had her hand out, and hold your hand out, silly.
Oh.
And she had, and then, me, I had to go like this, give her a kiss on the cheek. And that's my first time ever kissing Beyonce. So, me and her was talking, she was like, how you doing? I was like, I'm good, this, that, and the third. And, she was like, yeah, I've been watching your videos on YouTube. She was like, y'all people want to help people. I was like, oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! So then guess what happened, y'all? Guess what? Y'all would never believe what happened. I got tongue-tied and nervous. I was like, because after Beyonce told me that, I was just like, because you've always been told that she's seen our videos. Like, I've always been told that she's seen our videos, this and the third. But to hear her say it out of her mouth, and then for her to say how we be going off on people, and then how she gave me that look like, yeah, y'all be going in on people, I was just like, oh my God.
I can't meet Beyonce. I'm sorry.
So I'm like, oh my God, we're listening. Okay, let's go to Julius. So as I'm in line, it's so much security and everything. So I'm trying to figure out, well, where the hell is he at? Child, you are Beyonce, and he was just like this.
Oh my God, he was standing right there
the whole time, just like this.
Well, how was he out of the pictures and stuff?
That's what I said. I said whoever that photographer was did a hell of a job, because he was just like this the whole time. I guess everybody on that stage that came, I guess he was waiting for somebody to do something.
Oh my God.
I guess he was waiting for somebody to try to reach him.
Julia, he just love to fight some fucking body.
Let me tell you something. They must have paid him that top dollars, because he was not playing. But as I was on that stage talking to her, I almost kind of blocked him out, because I didn't even think about him sitting right there. But me and her, we was just laughing and talking. And so then it was time for the picture. So then we looked at the wrong angle. So we looked this way. And so the guy who was really taking the picture, he was like, no, over here. So, me and Beyonce still had each other's hands, and, she was holding my hand tight. Yeah, she was. And so, so then I grabbed her, and I was like, okay, give him a big smile. She was like, okay. So then, we did our smile, and then we said our goodbyes. And then I was like, it was so nice seeing you, sweetheart. And I was like, oh yeah. So I told her that we had Lady Gaga on the show, and she was like, y'all did? And I was like, yeah, we had her on the show. She was like, oh, I was like, and we had her on twice, and her eyes lit up, and she was like, yo, I said, yes, and we would love to have you on too. And she said, oh, I would love to come on. I said, yeah, and the fans would love to have you on too.
Yes, you better have.
Bitch!
Okay? Babe. all that shit that I have said in the past, don't look on YouTube for those videos, okay?
Shut up.
If you're doing research,
Shut up. No. But
don't do it. But come on the show. 'Cause I got some questions for, and I'm not going to ask you them questions that the reporters ask you over and over.
No, we're gonna make the interview
Fun. Yes.
It's gonna be an interview for the fans.
Yes.
But it was really, really cute, and I really had a good time. And after I left, I had to do one more kiss. So we did our goodbyes, and I grabbed her and I gave her a kiss, and she said, "Oh my god." Okay, so then after you thought that wasn't enough, having Beyonce tell you that I was already on cloud fucking 9. So I'm walking off the stage to go get my pictures, and then all of a sudden, I'm standing at the table with my picture. Oh yeah. Oh, here's my picture that I took with me and Beyonce. Isn't that cute? Aw, it's so cute. Well, anyway, so after we took the picture, so I'm going off to the side to go get my picture from the table where they had the pictures at, and then all of a sudden I turn around, somebody taps me, and I turn around, and it's Tina Knowles. I thought I was like, whoa. I was just like, what? And she was like, hey, Makael. And I was like, hi, Miss Tina. And she was so Yvette, Beyonce's publicist, who was standing there with Miss Tina. She was just like, he has this show on YouTube and it's really, really good. Just at the third, and Miss Tina was like, yeah, I've seen his videos on YouTube. And I was just like, oh my god. I'm like, why isn't Kevin here to enjoy this with me? I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, because I'd have been scared as shit. I'd have been like, girl, what did I say about them?
So then, me being me, because I'm me. I said, Miss Tina, can I take a picture? So she was like, yeah, we can take a picture. So, on my phone, I have a 2-way camera on the iPhone. So I had my phone, out like this. And so I had it in front of me and Miss Tina. And so when our faces came up, Miss Tina didn't like the way she looked in the thing. So she was like, oh my God, I don't like the way I look. So I said, well, if it's up to you if you want to take the picture or not. She said, no, I want to take the picture. So I had my Ray-Bans on my shirt, and she said, here, just give me your glasses. And so, I took my glasses off and gave it to her, and she put my glasses on, and we took the picture. And that is the picture that you guys see on Facebook and on Twitter. That was the picture. And yes, those are my Ray-Bans that she has on her face. And I was like, oh my God. I was really on cloud 9 yesterday. Like, I think if you would have told me something, I'd have been like, you can't tell me nothing.
And
you still can't.
I was wondering why my name kept coming up in a lot of your tweets yesterday.
When?
After this, that's how I found out that you took a picture with Beyonce. Because we had a lot of hate mail coming through Twitter. But I just want to say to the Knowles people now that it's been confirmed that y'all watch. But just shout out to y'all. How y'all doing? Y'all know, I don't know what else to say, but I gotta bite my tongue a lot now. But I'm not. So
do me a favor, don't be disrespectful.
I'm not gonna be disrespectful. I'm not disrespectful. I was gonna say something, but Makael stopped me.
Don't do it.
Hi.
You're probably looking at this part, probably like, I don't think that's funny.
I don't know what else to say, but Makael caught me. So.
You were saying something about people on Twitter.
Yeah, they was just a mess. I don't want to get into that.
No, I don't want to get into
but it's just
whatever they were saying. I don't know. I do know that some guy was hating on me, and it was so funny because he honestly didn't have anything bad to say. I mean, he did have something bad to say, but I guess he couldn't think of anything good to say. So the only thing he could say about the picture was, "Oh, Makael, something." How the fuck is he gonna wear that 80-something hat?
Yeah, I seen that.
I was just like, is that the only thing you can leave that for that dining room? I was like, child.
And another thing, I do have something to say, but I'm gonna just say it like this. It's funny how you make a diss video about me on YouTube and I'll be the #1 most watched video on your channel. It's all about me. That's all I'm saying. Ain't that funny? But let's get into this video. Back into the video. Troy Davis. Now, I know a lot of y'all found out about Troy Davis probably the same day or a couple days before he was executed. Yep. And a lot of people are outraged. I am outraged that this has happened. And I still don't know how the people that turned down those appeals sleep at night knowing that it could be possible that an innocent man was put to death. Like, if you... and there's not enough proof, or enough evidence to convict him. Like, why put him to death? I felt really, really bad about it, but I think that Troy Davis's death opens a lot of people's eyes, and you know, his death opens doors for other people like him that are innocent, that can, whose lives can be saved if our generation of young people step up and pay attention to what's going on in politics, pay attention to what's going on in the world. You know, people think that, oh, because I'm just one person, I can't do anything. But if you, that one person, steps up and you get other people to stand up with you, you could be very, very powerful. So all of that, my word can't be heard. I mean, it could be heard. If you don't vote, or if you don't voice your opinion about anything, you don't have no right to complain about anything. Anything. But I really hope that just because, you know, Troy Davis passed away, that this doesn't stop you from fighting for other people, or for fighting to get this law changed, or to maybe get the death sentence abolished. You know, don't just sit there and say, oh, that's it, I can't do anything. What are you going to do now? You stood out there for all, not just the people out there, you tweeted about it, you went on Facebook, people done started rallies in DC, rallies in Georgia. Now that this has happened, what else are you going to do? Are you going to continue to fight this fight or give up? That's what I want to know. Because us debating about whether Troy did it or not, it's not, we can't do anything anymore. Troy is gone. But what I want to know is, are you going to step up and do anything to prevent this from happening to somebody else? Basically. Right. Makael, how do you feel about that?
Now, there were a lot of people, first and foremost, if this man was innocent, like so many people believe that he was, then, you know, there's going to be a lot of people that have some explaining to do with his death. But this is one of the things that I have. Now, I know a lot of people were saying that, you know, if there wasn't enough evidence that Troy Davis was guilty of the crime, that he should have never been given the death penalty. But I look at it as, well, if there was not enough evidence, no, a lot of people said if it wasn't enough evidence, then he should have just had life instead of and I looked at it, well, if it's not enough evidence, why would he be in jail, period? Why is everybody saying he should just have life? No, he should be out of jail if there's not enough, if you all feel as though there's not enough evidence to link him to the crime. Another problem that I wanted to know is, now that Mr. Davis is gone, and a lot of people feel as though, you know, he was wrongfully executed, how many people are going to step up to try to figure out who exactly killed this guy, killed this police officer? Because I think a lot of people missed the whole purpose of this, was because there was a police officer in 1989 that was killed. I think a lot of people were focused on Troy Davis, that they completely forgot the fact that there was somebody whose life was taken over this. And a lot of people say, okay, well, Troy is innocent, but not a lot of people are saying, okay, well, we're ready to protest and find out who it was that actually killed this officer. You see what I'm saying? Like I said in our previous video, a lot of people didn't agree with me, but like I said in this previous video, it's not about one family. It's not about Troy Davis's family. It's about both families. It's about his family and the family of the police officer. Because if so many people as a whole, because there's a lot of people out there that felt as though Troy was innocent, then you guys need to step up and say, okay, well, you know what, we need to try to figure out how we can get the justice system down there in, what is it, Georgia? To figure out how they can come about and trying to open up this case to figure out who was it that really did kill this police officer. So then the state can be held responsible for the wrongful death of Troy Davis. And then the right person can be put behind bars. You see what I'm saying? Because I saw a lot of people over the past week just talking about Troy. I mean, I didn't have, like I told somebody on Twitter, I don't have a problem with people protesting in support of Troy Davis. You can do what you want to do. This doesn't bother me. But don't forget and miss out on the whole purpose of why this is all going about. Because there was a man who was killed. And a lot of people seem to have forgotten that. But there was something else that I wanted to say. I can't think of what it was that I wanted to say. What else that it is that I wanted to say? But this whole thing, you know what I noticed too about this whole protest? It really did wake a lot of people up, and it got a lot of people talking. Whether or not you thought Troy Davis was guilty or innocent, it got a lot of people talking, and I like the fact that it got a lot of people talking because there were a lot of people that I was having debates with about this on Twitter, and a lot of people I think misconstrued what I was saying and probably thought that I was saying that Troy was guilty. What happened? The camera's about to die?
Mm-hmm. Not about to die. I gotta pause it. Hold on. Where the fuck is the remote? Hold on, y'all. Sorry about this.
What happened? Yeah, I'm saying today, but I'm just saying like, you know.
I don't know where the hell I just put that remote at, but we're back. What we were talking about Troy, right?
Yeah, and I was saying something. I can't remember what I was saying.
But you know, I do have something else to say. Did you just fart? I don't want to smell it.
Oh my God, Kevin! Guess what I had today?
What?
Wendy's. And they gave me a free fucking Frosty.
Why?
Because they're giving out free Frosties at Wendy's. I don't have the coupons with me.
Did I get a free one? I don't even know the damn Frosty.
It don't stink.
No, I
Thank
don't
you,
smell
Jesus.
it. Thank you. So,
I'm sorry, y'all. That came out of left fucking field.
what they were saying about Troy Davis is that 3 years ago, the parole board in Georgia, gave clemency to a white man
Oh, yeah, I
who
heard
killed the
about that.
officer. And you know he admitted that he killed the officer and everything. Or was it officer or somebody? No, he killed somebody. And you know I just think it's messed up that you know even they had proof with him and everything, and they gave him clemency to just life in jail. But you know they decided to execute Troy Davis. Like it doesn't make sense. It's really really messed up that you could deny someone else but give clemency to someone who admitted to killing someone and they had evidence and everything, but with other man you didn't.
Let me ask you this
that's
question
what
because
makes
I'm not for sure. So I don't want anybody to think that I am for sure.
Oh, go ahead.
But do you automatically get the death sentence if you kill a police officer?
I don't think so, but I know that's what they recommend.
Okay, because I wasn't for sure. Because I know when you do something like that, like for instance, if you like shoot, for instance, there are 2 women who tried to kill Gerald Ford in the 70s, President Gerald Ford, and they were unsuccessful in trying to kill him. But they're still in jail today. And you know that with that type of stuff, when you try to kill or when you kill somebody at that high power, they keep you in jail, you know, for the rest of your life. You see what I'm saying? So I was trying to figure out if when you kill a police officer, do you automatically get the death penalty, or when you kill somebody in that high ranking, do you get the death penalty? So I'm not.
I think it might be recommended that you die. Okay. It's not mandatory.
And this person that white guy, he didn't kill a police officer. It was just a person.
A regular person.
Okay.
But it's just messed up, and you know everyone is gonna be, especially if you're black, are gonna be quick to say it's racism. And even though it do seem racist, but I don't want to say it's racist. So what we have to do, we have to fight things like this. We have to question things like this.
That's what I was saying. I'm sorry. That's what I was saying before the camera cut off. It was how I thought it was a good thing, whether you agreed with Troy Davis or not, how it was a good thing that the social networking sites were able to come and get a lot of people talking about this serious topic, you know, other than who just came out with a new single, whose music video, that people were really talking about a serious issue. And a lot of young people too, even though a lot of y'all young people didn't educate yourselves very well, but y'all were still talking about it, and I thought that was a good thing. Even though I was, you know, debating with a lot of them, I was saying to myself as I'm debating with them, I can't usually debate with these people like this because a lot of them don't like to debate with me when I'm talking about politics and stuff like this, but I was so happy that somebody wanted to debate with me. I was just like, this is good. Unfortunately, due to the circumstances, but I still thought it was good that people were out there talking. So maybe next time, people will be a little bit more vigilant and outspoken as well. And, you know, maybe the public may just, you know, be able to sway a jury or a court system.
You never know. But if you go mute and don't do anything or don't say anything, hang it up flat screen.
So bad.
I don't know why, but what else did we have to talk about today?
What happened with Lady Gaga?
Well, Lady Gaga wants to, I don't know the exact full story, but I know Lady Gaga wants to talk to the president about turning bullying into
I can't show you on my hair because I have hair in my hair and I look a mess. but it is itching, and I can't wait to go home and wash it.
Don't judge me. I have to go find this darn story.
She wants President Obama. Now, thatgrapejuice.net, they posted they had the article as Lady Gaga wants President Obama to make gay bullying a criminal offense. Now, you know, unfortunately I didn't read the article right away, so I kind of jumped at Lady Gaga and said, no, it shouldn't be about gay bullying. It should be about bullying as a whole. But then I did read her article. It was my mistake, you know, when I say you need to start reading because reading is fundamental. Well, see, I made a mistake and I should have read it first. So I apologize. But in her article, she was just basically saying how, you know, bullying as a whole should be, you know,
Is a hate crime.
is a hate crime and it should be made a criminal offense. And she did bring up the recent death of
that guy named Jamie who killed himself. He was 14 years old, and you know, he was being bullied in school, and he made a video about it gets better.
He did make a video?
He did make a video about it gets better, but unfortunately he just could not take the bullying, and he killed himself. I have a very, very just strong thing about people who just take their lives. I don't think you should take your life, and somewhere down the line I'm going to make a video discussing it. But I think that life is too precious to take it away from yourself. And y'all know how I really feel about it soon. But I just don't like the fact that people take them lives. I don't think that bullying is, to me, 'cause I've never been bullied for being gay, so I don't know how it feels, but
well, see, that's why I think that you shouldn't jump to saying
no,
because I
okay.
understand what you're saying, but at the same time, you and I have not. Now, granted, you and I have had people say all types of nasty stuff to and about us, but we've never been bullied. See, I can't sit here and say
I can say I've been cyberbullied, but not actually bullied.
Come on, please. They think they're cyberbullying me.
It is, but like I don't feel bad about it.
Okay, these people know mine. First of all, the people who are cyberbullying me is Rihanna. Because that's the only face I see in my top. Oh, or Beyonce. Rihanna and Beyonce's face are the only two people that cyberbully me. Because the actual people don't tweet me, they just subtweet me.
Again, it's cyberbullying because in person, I love you.
Let me tell you something. Every time I see Rihanna's face and Beyonce's face cyberbully me, I get so excited.
Oh God!
I mean, how many people can say they have Beyonce and Rihanna cyberbully them? I mean, because that's who it is. I mean, these people hide behind these pictures of these celebrities and say all this stuff. But the people who actually have their faces showing, they won't at you. They're going to subtweet.
And then one of the haters that showed their face, ooh, girl, go back to hide behind the Beyonce picture. And you live in the UK.
Okay, hold on. Because this is my mom and she's getting on my nerves. Hello? Hello? Huh? What? What'd you say? What'd you say?
People be seeing your Facebook when you post it like, for instance, Lady Gaga, Beyonce, and then they try to follow you on when they think you know when they rob you or try to rob me.
Who's gonna?
Who thinks that somebody gonna rob you?
That's what you do on Facebook. You post pictures. Who said that they saw me on pictures on Facebook? I'm listening.
Oh my God, your mom think they're gonna rob you because you're around celebrities?
Yeah. Mom.
Oh, Makael.
Hello?
Mom. Oh.
Mom. Who said that?
She don't.
I do know what you're saying, but I'm saying
She don't like
I don't.
Makael's picture all over Facebook.
Don't nobody know that I have money. Who knows that? Okay, who told you that I had a picture with celebrities on Facebook? Because you wouldn't have known that because you don't have a Facebook. So who told you that? So
see, Lady Gaga and Beyonce.
Hello? Who? Of course, because it's Facebook. Of course they're going to see me on there. That's what you do on Facebook. Just like Misha's pictures on there too. Misha got pictures on there with Lady Gaga. She not doing what?
I'm gonna need you. That's in my show.
All right, but Mom, we're doing something right now.
You should have told her to say hi to everybody.
I should have told her to have several seats.
So tell her what she just said.
My mom said, I gotta make sure my phone is on before I start cussing. My mom said that she don't want me posting, mind you, I'm 20-something years old. I'm not gonna tell you how old I am. She don't want me posting Facebook pictures of me with celebrities on Facebook because she's afraid that somebody might follow me home one day and try to rob me and think that I have money. So let me tell you something. This one don't pay me enough to get robbed. I'll give them the money.
She just tried it.
No, but she's concerned.
Yeah, that's good to be concerned.
She's concerned.
I mean,
But anyway, she interrupted my part what I was saying about
getting cyberbullied.
oh,
by
getting
Beyonce
cyberbullied. Yeah, the only people I get cyberbullied by is Beyonce and Rihanna, because you know, the Beyonce stands who don't like me and the Rihanna stands who don't like me. So I mean, but I think that a lot of people who I totally agree with you, taking your life is not the way to go. But I think that unless you've actually been in the shoes of someone who's been bullied over something like that, you really can't say what it is. Just like unless you've been in the shoes of somebody who's been abused by somebody, you really can't sit there and say, well, you should do this and you should do that, because you haven't really been in that predicament to really voice what it is. It's because the only thing you're doing is giving your opinion of what it is that you should or shouldn't do. But until you've actually been in that situation, because like I said, you and I have never been in that situation. I've never been bullied over something like that. It's never happened. Of course, you've had people say stuff to you or stuff about you, but I'll say something right the hell on back. It's not being bullied.
But I think there's also like power and control when you give up like that. It's like you're giving in. And you're giving someone all of this power
but they don't,
to where it makes you want to take your life.
But see, they don't see it like that. I don't think they see it like that, because a lot of them probably feel as though I done went to my mom, I done went to the school, I said something, they said they were going to help me, and they did help, but the help didn't last for too long. It probably only lasted for a few days or for a few weeks or for a month, and then a month later, then it goes right back to the same. So a lot of people probably feel as though, look, who the hell can I go to? Because my mom is doing everything she can, but it's not being done. The school's not doing anything. So a lot of people, and then you also got to remember, a lot of people who kill themselves are young. So they still don't even have that mentality of knowing that, no, there is something, because they're still so young and innocent that they don't, they probably feel as though there's nobody who can help me. If your mom and your dad can't help you, then who can help you? Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So I just feel as though a lot of them are just, they feel as though they're at the end of the rope.
Never give your life that storybook ending of, and he was found hanged, or he died.
What you been reading and they say that?
No, I'm just saying. Everybody, to me, I look at everyone's life as a story, and don't let your story end up being because you ended your life. I just want you guys to know that it's so much better to live it out. Once you live it out, you don't know who you will help. You don't know whose life you can change or inspire. Again, everybody's life is a story, and don't let your story be because, at the end, he was found hanged, or he took pills, or he drank himself to death, or he jumped off a building. Come on. You don't have to end your life that way. Yeah. I know I'm talking to somebody. I know I had to be talking to somebody. And, I think not everybody has contemplated death. I have thought about it. I might as well tell y'all now. Me and my mom was going through something. We was going through something. This is like when I first came out the closet. And, it's not like everything is peaches and cream. Like y'all might look at us on YouTube and y'all see that we are a family and everything.
A dysfunctional one.
But a functional. We fight, we argue about everything, but it's like, I was still me. And when I came out, it was so hard to just say.
Let me ask you a question. Did you run out like Ray J did on that interview, or did you just walk on out?
What?
Did you run out the closet like Ray J did on that interview? God. Or did you walk on out?
I think I walked on out, cause
I don't think anybody could have ran out like Ray J.
No.
Yeah, he ran out.
That was a rant and a run and a diva and a twist.
That was a 50-yard dash. bitch, I'll beat you the fuck up.
But it was crazy. You know, and my thing was like I was trying to just, like at 16, that was the first time I ever done anything with a guy before. You know, I was just happy inside. I'm happy. Like I'm doing me. You know, I had friends at work that were just like me. People at school that were just like me. But I was still me. I'm still Kevin. I'm still the person that loved to have fun. And it was just trying to get that to my family, like, don't treat me different. Like, before y'all knew, I was Kevin, and after, I'm the same Kevin. And it was hard for my mom to, you know, just to accept it. You know, because she was like, because, you know, this ain't right, and whatever. But then, one time, we just had an argument about something. I was like, oh, fuck it, I'm going to just kill myself. So I ran upstairs, went in the bathroom, and I took some pills. I took some pills, and I swallowed those pills. And I just was like, what the fuck was I thinking? Because I was just doing it because I was mad. So I was like, well, you know, I'll just take my life. So I took the pills. I thought about what the fuck I just did. And I went over that toilet, and I put my fingers down my throat, and I forced myself to throw up. And I said I would never do anything like that again, because just in those seconds, my mom never even known this, and I'm telling y'all for the first time, like just in those seconds, I'm like, what the fuck, like, oh
Well,
no, I
for
can't.
the second time.
Yeah, because I texted Makael and I told him like I really want to tell my story, but I got a lot to say about it. But you know, I just threw up those pills and everything, and I just, you know, I would never do that again. I promise I will never do it again, and I've never done it again, and I lived out through everything, and everything has gotten so much better. My life is just going to, you know, it's going to different levels, and I used to do a lot of bad stuff, not like bad, like as in I'm hurting people, but I've done a lot of bad stuff, and you know, once I realized like, why am I doing this? You don't have to do this. And you know, I've changed, and one day I'll talk about that, but I've changed so much. I had changed so much, and I am at a better place, and I am happy at where I am right now. And I just think it's like if you take your life, you just throwing it in the trash. Just get the garbage bag, put your body in it, and throw it away. That's how I feel like. What? Don't ever treat yourself that way. Don't ever do that to yourself. And that's how I felt about it. And let me tell you how God ain't playing with me. God ain't playing with me. Because one time, I was in a relationship with someone. I was in a relationship with that person for 3 months, but that was the best relationship I ever had. And I talked about it on how I messed that relationship up because I cheated. But it was like, I just knew we were going to get back together. You know how you had that, like, we're going to get back together. And that person just would never, he just would never talk to me anymore. It was just a bad time. It was a bad moment in my life. I was depressed for almost a year. And one time my friend Brandon called me, and he just said, Kevin, like, how do you feel? How do you feel? And I said, I feel like I want to die. I said, I just feel like I want to die. And so I'm laying there in bed, and my body just didn't feel right. I just didn't feel right at all. I just had to run and go to the hospital.
What were you having, an anxiety attack?
Something was wrong, like with my neck, and they had to drain blood out, and they couldn't explain like what happened. But the doctors like, if you would have went to sleep, you could have died. And that was the same night I said, I feel like I want to die. I feel like I want to die. So you will never hear those words come out my mouth. You will never see me wanting to take my life, because if I live through all of that, I can just live through anything. I can live through anything. So I don't know what made me do this. It forced this way out, and I feel so much better that I am able to talk to you guys about this, because I have overcome so much. I have. And I just refuse to throw my life away. I refuse to be a garbage bag and just dispose my life like that. I just can't. And I'm sorry if you don't agree with how I feel about it, but that's just how I feel about it. And you can't do that to yourself. You can't. You can't be strong. To those that want to kill themselves, you could call 1-800-SUICIDE. You can go online, call someone, talk to someone, tell them how you feel, but you must get help. If you having those thoughts, go get help. It's not right. Don't do it. Don't take your life. It's not worth it. Because it might look all cloudy, but you know that rainbow is going to come out, that sun will shine. You will be all right. You will be fine. But it's not going to happen overnight though, neither. You got to want to help yourself too. You got to lead yourself to there. Do not live in depression. Do not let that, don't just let it consume you. You will get through it. It's going to take time. Nothing happens overnight. I had to tell y'all again. I'll tell y'all something else that I was going through. I'm not going through it now, but when my nephew passed, I had a very, very, very heavy alcohol addiction. I was drinking myself to sleep. I was going to work, still hungover, cursing out my co-workers.
So what do you have now?
What I have now, I just love to drink. It's not an alcohol addiction. I don't look at it as alcohol addiction. And y'all might say, oh, well, Kevin, you addicted to alcohol. No. When I go out, I drink. Do you see anything in here? You don't see no bottles of alcohol in here.
No, it's just all downstairs in the dining room.
That is in the basement.
No.
It's in the basement.
No.
See, Makael is trying me.
No, I'm just saying, how many videos have we had where you
I
were
know. Drunk, yeah, but
and
not
you
a
had
lot.
Stuff.
But no, we haven't had a
No.
See,
I said how many videos. I didn't say recently. I said how many videos did we have?
I've had some videos drunk.
How many times have you been on Blog TV?
Oh, plenty of times. Plenty of times. But
let me tell you something.
I'll tell you one thing. I know I don't have no addiction.
Shout out to Betty for it. Cause she's still open.
Shout out. Yes, you better tell.
She's still open.
No, but let me tell y'all, it is nothing. When I drink, it's nothing like I did before. But you know, every day is a battle, and don't let nothing hold you.
Yes, walking up the King's Highway.
No, I don't know. You gotta sing it though. Man,
It's a highway to heaven.
Shut.
I can't walk up there.
Ooh,
I
feel so much better, you guys.
To heaven, walking up the.
This is going to be a very.
Hey, it's a highway to heaven. That was the church march.
Woo.
All right, go ahead.
I just feel so much better. I feel better.
Let me see. What am I addicted to? Candy, food, porn, Beyonce, porn. Sorry, no. I'm addicted to. We're all addicted.
No,
to
I think he loves porn. Anytime you know who they are, like their names and what they do.
Well, first
and
of
what
all,
movies they was in.
No.
Oh yeah.
No, now you're trying it. No.
He knows
The reason why I know who they are, I don't know a lot of their names, but I know their faces, is because when
because they from Philly.
No. Because when you stop and think about it, you kind of see a lot of them in the same porns. Like, I mean, come on. So, I mean, how can you not recognize them when you see them out in the street? There's some people who are watching today that try to act like, oh no, but you know damn well you know who they are when you see them.
I don't.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the people watching. I still think the devil's a liar when you say that.
I don't know.
You know why? Because you go out too much.
I do go out, but
You
see,
go out too much
even
now.
when we be at the like let's say like last year
Ouch.
in Atlanta, I went to
Ouch! My leg just fell asleep. My thigh.
Look how you was sitting on it.
I know. Did you see that? Oh my God!
I don't be knowing. Look, all I know is I don't be knowing them porn stars. I got a picture with a porn star. I didn't even know they was a porn star.
Ooh, what's the picture?
It's on Facebook from last year. I was like, me, such and such, and some other guy. They're like, Kevin, you don't know who that is? I said, no. They're talking about he's a porn baby boy, not baby boy.
Go to his picture.
Child, I don't know these girls.
I do. Go to his picture. I'll tell you who it is.
Hold on. I know I met the porn star Elmo.
Elmo. I don't know who that is.
Elmo.
You know, we got quite a few of them that actually watch us and love us. They hit me up on Facebook all the time.
They're trying to get you to join.
No, they are not. No, they are not.
They want you to do a session.
Who you talking to, your mom?
My Facebook just froze. It always freezes.
And then, what was I doing just now? My leg.
You was up there walking and battling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Walking for Jesus. Walking up the king. Walking. And then he's kick that door one more time. I'm going to send her before me to go see Jesus. Okay?
I don't even know what else to say on this video no more. I let out a lot.
Hold on. Don't talk no more because you know you're long-winded.
Yes, so what?
Yes, so what?
He's calling me long-winded. Beyonce story.
Child, please, my Beyonce story was nothing compared to your Dominican Republic story.
Hey.
It took 21 minutes and 57 seconds to talk about
care.
your hotel fucking room.
Yeah.
Then you took another
We had
15
fun.
minutes to talk about what you did down there.
Yeah, because I wasn't going to make no more solo videos about it, so I...
Child! You may also, then you felt the need to still talk about it. Some more. How much
I
more
wanna
you
see
talk about
y'all.
the Dominican Republic?
I want to see y'all there next year. You coming? Oh, okay. Is you coming?
Walking up the King's
I'm going to need you to
Highway.
come next year, too.
Ah, it's a highway to...
I need that app called My Pad.
No, I need that app called My Bitster.
My Vidster, let me tell you, when I have saved some videos...
I don't know how to save or
Vidster,
favorite.
You got to make an account.
I do have an account, but every time I push favorite, it's like it takes me to the actual page of the person who's thinking. Like, I don't know how to do it on there.
Let me just tell y'all.
Can I just say this?
Who that? Got me
Shout
through
out to
some
Malo.
nights. That's all
If that's
I'm
how you
saying.
pronounce his name, shout out to Malo.
Milo.
Yeah, shout out to him.
She's on my Vidster. All I know is Courtney had sent me talking about this is one of my favorite porn scenes.
I don't want to talk about porn.
Say no.
What are you talking about? My Vista has all types of videos. Are you talking about porn? Oh, see, I'm not talking about porn.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
See?
You know my Vista has all types of different videos on there. And you're talking about porn?
Adult action. I just found one of my
I hope you're not in a relationship. Because you know, I noticed that you like to pop up in and out of relationships without saying nothing to me.
Well, who told you something?
Nobody.
Oh, okay. But I don't know what else to say, but
So who is he? Where'd you meet him at?
so YouTube, I want to say thank y'all.
Who is he? Who is he?
Thank y'all for watching.
He must be.
We will send y'all a new video.
Is he from Alabama?
No.
I thought he was part of that singing group, Blind Boys of Alabama.
You know I don't do the. Never mind. Because then the people down south won't get mad. Because you always say the people from down south ain't too bright. So I'm not going to say it. But yeah, that's why I don't do the gospel.
there's a lot
I'm
of-
only joking. I'm only joking.
It's a lot of people.
No, but
that ain't too
it's a
bright.
lot of people. You know what's
There's
funny?
a lot of people all over
It's
that ain't too bright.
A lot of people that go to Atlanta for general, they just migrate from all over the country down
They
there.
do.
So it's not even. You
That's
can't
why
even
it's so
blame just
sexually.
Atlanta.
It's just so sexually stuffed down there because all of them are coming from all over the country. And then when you
and-
go, I will say. Never mind. I won't say this because this is a family-friendly show.
Hey Beyonce, I see you sitting there watching, girl.
Yeah, hey Beyonce, I see you, girl. I hope she ain't watching this video.
Yeah.
I hope she saw the first half of the video and cut it off after that. Because I don't want to hear her. I don't want her to hear you talking about my vid stuff.
Don't go on there, y'all. Remember Cam 4? This is better.
And they
than
went
Cam
on
4.
there-
Yeah, this is better.
You must have just found out about my vid stuff.
I just found out about like a month ago.
Wow.
Because Courtney sent me the link.
You know, Courtney's a whore.
Shout
Because Courtney.
out to Boy Revolution.
You guys see the stuff that Courtney be sending to my phone.
Yeah.
You know, it's good to have friends like that, like Courtney, because when you are single and they send you the stuff, not stuff of him, y'all, because I don't want you to get the wrong idea, but stuff of, you know, it's good to have friends like that because they help you out. But, you know, once you get in a relationship, you got to tell them, all right, you got to stop sending me this stuff because my boo goes to my phone to see it. But I'll be like, go ahead.
But you might come
Suck
out
it.
some stuff.
Yeah, you think I don't? You think I don't? I'm just waiting for
I'm not addicted to porn.
No, I'm just saying, I'm just waiting for the person to try it on.
Because I've seen some stuff.
I've been single since February and I ain't had nobody to try none of that stuff on yet. So, you know, I'm just waiting.
Lay it on me, baby, lay it on me, oh. Lay it on me. Lay it on me, put it down on me.
I don't want to
Put
see
your hands on
nobody
my
put
body.
nothing down on you. Oh.
Don't. And you don't ever have to worry about it. Never.
Oh.
Tell them you'll be here in the morning. Oh no. Alright, we gotta end this video, y'all.
Okay.
Thanks for watching. We'll see
Oh wait, I gotta give my shout outs. I gotta give a shout out to my good Facebook friend Deontay Streeter. He's been telling me to give him a shout out. I kept forgetting. I think I gave him one before, but Here's a shout out to Deontay, and his birthday is coming up soon, so happy early birthday. Also want to give a shout out to Trey, because you know Trey is my good Judy down in Atlanta, and Trey has been telling me over and 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 over again to give him a shout out, and I keep forgetting because I have a one-track mind. So here's your shout out, Trey. I want to give a shout out to the city of DC, Washington DC, that is, because I will be there next weekend, enjoying a nice little quiet weekend down there with a few of my friends. I also want to give a shout out to Yvette, Beyonce's publicist, because she's just a sweetheart. I also want to give a shout out to Ty, Beyonce Styles, because I saw him yesterday and me and him had a little, few words with each other. I'm going to give a shout out to him. I want to give a shout out to Naima, who's also a marketing person who works for Beyonce as well. And she's also on Twitter, and we follow each other on Twitter.
Don't give her her Twitter.
I'm not gonna give her her Twitter name. I'm not gonna give her her Twitter name because I don't want y'all all up in her mentions and stuff. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I give a shout out to her because that's my good girlfriend, and she loves the Scorpion show too. Who else I want to give a shout out to? I also want to give a shout out to me because without me, there would be no man. I also want to give a shout out to my mom for calling me and interrupting me while we were just recording. My mom's heart was in the right place, but I don't know where her mom is at. And can you believe this is the first time my mom actually interrupted us during the show? We didn't have Mama Scorpion interrupting, so she interrupted.
No. And I never met Makael's mother.
No. And he's never heard her talk either.
And she sounded like Mika to me from Basketball Wives.
Oh, she says, I wonder if they'll be able to hear her.
Yeah, when you put her on speaker.
Making a fool of herself.
She was worried. She
was worried. Her heart was in the right place. So now I have to call my sister and curse my sister out for telling my mom.
Oh, she said your sister told her?
She said my sister, but I don't think it was really my sister. I think it was my aunt, who I'm going to delete off Facebook.
Yes, why didn't I delete her yet?
Because I was being nice, but I really do think it was my aunt who told her. I don't think it was my sister.
She go to your church?
Who, my aunt? No, she don't go to church.
So that way, they say you accidentally deleted.
But she goes to Brandon's church.
Oh, really?
Yeah, her and Brandon go to the same church. And I was looking for Brandon when I went to that church on Sunday.
Oh,
because I went to my church on Sunday, and then my church let out a little early, so then I went to my aunt's church, and they were having family and friends day. And I said, oh, well, Brandon told me that him and his used to come to this church, and they do go to this church. But he don't go all the time?
But Steve's mom,
Steve?
my favorite bartender, his mom sings in the choir.
At my aunt's church? Oh, okay.
I forgot her name, but she do be quiet.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, I wonder if Steve was there. No, because then I would have seen him there on Sunday. Well, I can't go to church. I can't wait to go to church this Sunday. Mother Rivers was so happy to see me this Sunday. It was so funny because as I was walking to my seat, she was sitting in the seat because she's a church mother. So she was sitting like in the church mother room. So when she saw me, she stuck her hand out, and I grabbed her hand and I gave her a kiss, and she gonna say, "Where you been at?" I said, I've been busy.
I got men's waiting to see me.
You do?
No.
Oh.
Not like that.
I hope not.
But I want to give some shout outs. I want to give a shout out to Messy Miles. I want to give a shout out to Much Love from Kentucky. Boy Revolution. I want to give a shout out to Camille808 who always tweet me on Twitter.
Oh, and the young lady who asked us for a shout out with the glasses, who's a big Rihanna fan. I can't remember what her name is.
Oh,
Janie or something like that. She's a big
Tamara,
no,
Janice Allen or something like that.
I think that's her name.
I met her. We met her.
Yeah, at the Rihanna concert.
Yeah.
She's a big Rihanna fan. She always meets Rihanna. I can't think of what her name is.
Rihanna's her good girlfriend.
I guess she is. I guess she is. That would be my good girlfriend. My good girlfriend too. If every time I see her, I get to take a picture with. Oh, Janice
Allen.
Yeah. I hope we're saying it right.
Yeah, she'll know what we're talking about. I want to give a shout out to Miss Tamar. I want to give a shout out to not Tawanda, but Tawanda.
Fucking Mar.
Ooh, I can only.
Let me tell you something, Tamar. When I tell you, I cannot wait to see you. Because it's going to be on like Donkey fucking Kong. Tamar loves to try me.
I'm not gonna say it on camera, but
she loves to call this phone or text this phone and just try me. And
I want to say all of those whoever tried me on Twitter,
what they say?
talking about Oh, Kevin was in Atlanta to be with the Braxtons, and Makael got Beyonce. And what the fuck are you trying to say? Shit.
Oh, P.S. A lot of people were a little confused. The Braxtons, somebody even left a 2-page paragraph saying the Braxtons didn't invite me because they saw the shade that I threw at Tamar.
Yes, I seen that.
And I said, are you people serious? Like, I actually was invited to come down there, but I couldn't come because, you know, I had to work. But for those of you that thought that the Braxtons didn't invite me because they said, oh, I was being shady. No, first of all, that whole Hollywood star thing was a big joke. They know it was a joke and they saw it, or whatever the case may be. But I actually did get invited. Kevin got invited before me because Tamar couldn't go to 2 days.
Have nothing to do.
No, he had something to do, but Tamar needed a date, and her husband was out with Lady Gaga in Vegas, so she needed a date. So she called Kevin, and Kevin was available. I wasn't available. But I did get invited to come down the next day, but I couldn't come down the next day. So for those of you that were that thought it was some shadiness behind it, it wasn't any shadiness. I was being funny in our last video when I was trying to make it seem like it was. Some of y'all just
people
be
like
so
to try to look
serious.
into stuff.
Like
Let it go. And a shout out to everyone that watches the Scorpion Show,
Yes.
that thumbs up every video, that shares it on Facebook, and a lot of y'all don't, so don't even say y'all do.
Shout out to my
just shout out.
15,100 followers that I have as of right now. I cannot believe it. You know, yesterday after I met Beyonce and people were, I guess,
I know
bashing me,
it
jumped up. And I said, wow, these people who are bashing me, I don't think you bashing me. Because I need the followers. Please don't keep talking bad about me. Because they really jumped up. So thank y'all.
Yeah, and I think that's it. And that's all I got to say.
I'm not missing nobody else.
You said everybody, so...
Yeah. But it just feels like I'm missing one more person.
Um,
No, I'm not missing.
Shout out to Joe Nathan. Shout out to everybody that's coming to my birthday party in November.
Oh, shout out to Vontae.
Yes.
Because Vontae called me today, and I haven't spoken to him in a while.
He ain't got nothing to say about Rihanna.
And talk about Beyonce. Oh, Rihanna! That's what we got to talk about, her new song.
You can talk about
I heard her new song today, and I actually thought it was pretty cute. Is it a big thing? Is it better than any song that I heard off Loud? No. But it's actually a cute song to me, and I also think that it's going to go off in the clubs. It really has no type of depth to it. It has no type of lyric. It's not lyrically strong. That song kind of proves that she needs to grow a little bit more as an artist. But at the same time, I think that it's a cute, fun song for the clubs. Because I can see a few weeks or a couple months from now, those kids are going to be going off to that song in the club. Because it has that club beat to it. And I can see the gay girls going, ah, because that's how y'all.
But Rihanna does absolutely nothing for that song.
Yeah, she may not do anything for the song, but that doesn't take away the fact. Like, for instance, what did we say about Run the World? It was horrible and it was nothing, and then what happens? You play Run the World in the club and the girls go off. They go off. I honestly think that this song will do something for the club. I don't think it's a #1 potential, because if it goes to #1, then something's wrong. Something's really wrong. But I do think the song is cute. I couldn't really bash Rihanna because I said I think it's a cute song.
I don't like it.
It's cute.
Rihanna needs to grow up.
I mean,
I think Rihanna after this tour, Rihanna, if she goes on tour next year, she needs to go on break and come out in summer 2013 or the spring of 2013.
I guess now people are starting to say what they were saying about Beyonce. Oh, you need to go take a break.
No,
and
Rihanna really needs to take a break.
I remember it was the Rihanna fans who were saying about Beyonce. Oh, she needs to go take a break. And now the Rihanna fans are like, oh no, she doesn't need to take a break. Rihanna doesn't need to take a break. That's what. Then they try to compare. Vontae had the nerve to sit on the phone with me and compare Rihanna to Prince.
What? On that note, I'm done.
I could not fucking believe it.